Yeah.
So, welcome to another edition of the Commissioner's Corner podcast. Tonight we have our usual host of commissioners and our vice president of the board, Bob Brady, Jay DeVoy, our assistant council commissioner, and with his very, very last commissioner podcast, Archer Jones.
It's very sad.
Very sad.
It's sad, yes. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
So tonight our topic is University of Scouting and program launch, formerly known as the Trade Show of Scouting. So let's start with University of Scouting.
Sure. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. We're putting these two events together, Jason. We've had the University of Scouting traditionally in December with several hundred people there, and we had the Trade Show of Scouting with several hundred people in June, and we decided we'd put them together and have one program in March, so people could have one-stop shopping for great training, and then see the programs that are going to be available in 2023 and 2024. So it should be a really great day.
Well, one of the things that I've been promoting is the fact that, be prepared is our motto in the Boy Scouts of America, and this actually gives our units that opportunity, right? You have the opportunity to come out, take classes at a University of Scouting, learn something, then go down for program launch, which will be in the cafeteria of the school, and you're able to meet with all the committees who help us provide great program for all of our scouts during the course of the year. So it's all about being prepared. We're able to roll out our 2023, 2024 calendar. So lots of good reasons to be there. But let's get into University of Scouting. You gentlemen clearly have more of experience with that, I think you were all going to be distinguished presenters at this year's event.
Yes.
I don't know about distinguished.
Yeah.
Distinguished fellow.
Yeah. I mean, it really is a great day. You have the Cub Scout side, you have the Boy Scout side, or Scouts BSA side, and for leaders, they can learn all sorts of new skills. I actually teach a class for Cub Scout leaders, and it's outings and trips. And it's always a great class because I have a list of what I did when I was a Cub Scout leader, but then I take all the ideas from the participants in the class because they share what they've done, and I add it to my presentation. So my presentation keeps growing every year. But I really love those lion and tiger leaders that come in, and they're just blown away by all the great things that you can do with your scouts, and even some of it's just in your own backyard, close to home. So it's a great day where you can really share experiences, network with other leaders, and just get some good information for you and your unit.
Archer, I think what you said makes 100% sense. And, our newest leaders can learn a lot, but I know the three of us are going to walk out from that day learning something, just like you said.
It's hard not to learn something. Yeah?
So it's a really great opportunity for all of our scouters. Just don't think of it as an event for new leaders.
Mm-mm.
And in fact, some of our older scouts and venturers can also come and take classes and learn as well.
Yeah, there's something for everybody. I think you brought up a very good point. One of the best things about the University of Scouting is to get in there and mingle with your leaders, people from other towns who do things that you may not do, and they can learn from you and you can learn from them. Part of scouting's success is networking, and you don't get any great opportunity like this one, to network and to meet people and see what they do, and you can learn from that. And it's if we adhere to the idea that every unit deserves a trained leader, you get your training, you get your networking, and then you build from there.
Something Dave Walsh and his team put together for this, built off of what the Disabilities Committee did last year. The disabilities folks put together a series of disabilities awareness classes. So if you wanted to come and spend all day learning about disabilities, there was a curriculum for you. That worked out really well last year, as you know. And so we have a couple more tracks. The Diversity Committee has put together a series of classes on various diversity issues, an overview of diversity, a two class session that I'm helping to run with Sam Aronson from National Capital Council on the Citizenship and Society Merit Badge. And then there is a very important class on helping our leaders figure out how to deal with scouts in their units when they start questioning sexuality and coming out and things of that sort. And there's a lot of resources, and it's something that people need to learn about, because that's the reality we live in.
Yeah, being prepared for today's scouts. Today's youth aren't the same as youth of 10 years ago, or the youth from when we went through the program. So, it's a great opportunity for everybody.
And, not only do we have these specialized classes, you can go learn about Dutch oven cooking and how to tie knots.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I recommend a Dutch oven cooking class. That thing's awesome. Yeah. Another thing I'd like to bring up is the opportunity we have to learn about commissioners, to learn what commissioners do, how to become a commissioner, why commissioners exist. I know all the unit leaders out there are always, a little bit nervous when a commissioner calls them. So there's a great opportunity for an experienced leader who's running a good program to come in and see what commissioners do and have a talk with us. We'll all be there.
Is it Mr. Commissioner is your friend?
That'd be a good way to put it.
And to that point, one of the things I've been promoting with program launch is the fact that this will be your first event as the new council commissioner.
Yeah, I saw that on the email today. Come in and meet you, boy. Yeah, I look forward to it. It's a great start for me.
Sign up right now. This guy's sell out on that fact alone.
Yeah, it'll be a good opportunity to meet all the unit leaders.
So is there anything else we need to cover in terms of University of Scouting? I think we hit on the fact that it's a great opportunity for new and old leaders. I think we touched on the fact that there's lots of different classes for them to take part in. I think it's a chance to network, something they don't get to do in their own local unit. Helps connect us as an organization, right? Scouting is much bigger than any one of us or any single unit. And this helps promote all that. Did we miss anything in terms of that topic?
I think you hit it. I think you hit all the major points.
A well-rounded reason to attend University of Scouting.
So let's talk about program launch, formerly known as Trade Show Scouting. So for many councils have a program launch. Trade Show Scouting was something that was unique to Patriots Path Council. And it was unique because we had a lot of outside vendors who came in to participate. It wasn't necessarily about our committees. It was about those outside vendors. The pandemic made a lot of those vendors stop wanting to participate because they don't have the staff to send folks for a day event, because they're struggling to be open and do their own thing. But we're starting to get back in with some of those organizations, right? So we're hoping to see the Somerset Patriots, who we have a relationship with this year. They're going to offer a scout night that'll be open to all our scouts. The Sussex Miners will take part in this year's event because they're doing the same thing. So we're starting to see vendors come back in terms of that. But it's in many councils, and now with the new format, this is a great opportunity to have every person who wants to know, well, who's in charge of that, to come out and actually find out who's in charge of it, right? There'll be a commissioner's table at there as part of the day. Each district will have a table. Bob, you've been at your most recent position before your vice president was a district chairman. Do you want to talk about what you would do in program launch?
Yeah, sure. We'd have a district table, and it was a way for all of our unit leaders to check in, find out who the district commissioner was if they were one of those units that had resisted having visits in the past, learn about the different events the district had to offer, and most importantly, just have an exchange with district leadership to let them know what was going on in your unit, what your needs were, so the district and in turn the council could help them provide better opportunities for their scouts. It's all about getting opportunities to grow your unit and grow scouting in general.
Yeah, come meet the people who service your unit. The district is there to bring the council's tools to the units. So it's a great way to bump into the right people.
And look, if your unit is struggling with membership, there'll be a membership committee table. You can go to the membership committee table and ask them for help. If you want to learn about the Jamboree, go to the Jamboree table. It's very easy to find information that's going to help you help your scouts. And that's what this is all about.
There'll be a mini scout shop there as well as part of the day. We'll have other council committees you don't necessarily think about. Our risk management committee will have a table at the event. That's where you can go find out more information on things such as certificates of insurance, which we've had a commissioner podcast about. There'll be somebody from that committee who helps us on the commissioner side manage that process as well. Anything else you guys can think of in terms of?
Well, I'll just say, being the commissioner at some of these events, it's great for me because I get to meet some leaders that I normally wouldn't get to meet. As much as I want to get to every unit in the council, it's just not possible. So it's an opportunity for me to actually reach out and talk to some leaders that I haven't had the opportunity to talk to. And it for me, I get to talk to them, I get to see what's going on, check up on their unit, and then I can enter it in Commissioner Tools as a visit for their unit. So, it's a win for me, but it's a win for them as well. So I always look forward to sitting at the commissioner table because it gave me that opportunity to reach out.
It's also an opportunity to visit our adult training classes. NYLT will be there, Wood Badge will be there, and the training committee will be there too, giving you a full slate of opportunities for leaders to get their training done, see what's offered and the schedule for it.
And again, the biggest part of this is we're able to roll out our 2023, 2024 calendar, and most of the tables will be promoting whatever they have coming up for that time frame, so that you have that information, which is one of the reasons why we made this transition from this being a June event, because our adult leaders told us, we don't have enough time. We've already started planning our calendar for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting it out in front of them 3 months ahead of time to put it in their hands so that they have it for when they do that. So,
yeah, leaders have a tough job. Anything we can do to help is beneficial.
and that's also the opportunity. This is also the place and opportunity to bring that up when you need that help, right? There's lots of people here to help.
Just plug for the council camporee in 2024. We're going to have a table, and everyone needs to stop by that table and vote for the theme of the event. Kids are submitting ideas right now. We're going to have the 4 finalists, and we'll select it that day and have a chance to shape what the camporee is going to look like.
Thanks, guys, for being here again tonight. Archer, thank you very much, and I'm sure we will see you along the scouting path.
I'm sure I'll wind up as a guest on one of these again someday.
So when we go to talk about the OA.
So from this point on, we'll be coming up with topics that fit right into what Archer can present to us. I think next month we're going to discuss state dogs. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Have a great evening, and thank you guys for being here again.
Thank you.